And we're live. Okay, welcome everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on where you are in the world and if you're watching this live or on the replay. My name is Suzette. I am a single mom of two adult children. I work in a hospital part time as a medical lab technician slash phlebotomist. So I'm the one that draws your blood. Um, I have lived in Toronto, Canada for a long time, since I was about 5 years old. And I'm a digital business owner. I will be doing a series of interviews for the month of March, possibly into April, where I interview other business partners or someone will be interviewing me. So tonight I have Dahlia, otherwise known as Dahls, and she will be discussing her journey as a mom and wife and business owner. So I will let her introduce herself. You can go ahead, Dahlia.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Suzette. Thank you for inviting me. It's my pleasure. And I'm Dahls from Surrey, British Columbia. I've been here for 17 years in Canada. I'm originally from the Philippines, where you can find the perfect cone volcano, the Mayon volcano. And so I am a wife, a mom of two teens, a 15-year-old boy and an 18-year-old young lady. And I work as a full-time in a retail. And then I am a digital business owner, proud to say, like Suzette, I believe. And yeah, so I was invited by Suzette for us to talk about our business.
Yes, thank you for your introduction. So let's get right into the questions. First question is, how did you first discover this business?
Interesting. First, you know, have you ever come to a point in your life where you were kind of itching for some change in your life? Like I was at that time where I was feeling so stagnant, and then there was like after COVID. So COVID like makes everything like freeze, everything freezes around us, right? And then I was like kind of, what am I gonna do with my life? Like I came to a point where I wanted to do some, even just one little change in my life. And then I was browsing on Facebook. I came across an ad, and then the ad happens to be a Bicolana. She came from my province in the Philippines, and I just watched the ad, and that's it. And I was like, after a few days, like she got stuck into my head, and then I messaged her, and then I said, I want to talk to you, but I'm going to the Philippines first. I'm going to be visiting my mom, and then I said, when I get back, I want to discuss things with you. And then so that's it. When I get back from the Philippines, right after I arrived here, I contacted her, and then we talked, and I watched her right away. I sat down on her like meeting, whatever, and then yeah, in few days, I am a digital business owner. It was like bam, bam, bam. All of a sudden, there was no skepticism on my mind at the time because I
Wow.
was like, I felt that everything was in place. I felt that this is for me, and I said like, this is what I've been waiting for. And even like now I'm kind of regretting. I said, how come that I haven't seen this one before? Like, like I felt that I'm kind of little late, but still, um I'm blessed that I've been part of this business and I have my own digital business. That's all I could
Yes.
say for now.
Okay, thank you for that answer. Um, so I guess it just fell right into your lap, right when you wanted it.
Exactly.
Okay.
Like I was I was hungry for change. I was
Yeah,
craving for change. And it just, I don't know if they said that when everything is aligned in your life, it
yeah,
just
yeah,
like came out of nowhere, and
yeah,
then it just feel right. And that's
yeah,
exactly what happened to me.
yeah. That's right. It's like when you're ready for something, that's when the opportunity is going to present itself.
I
Yeah.
totally agree.
And it's interesting that you said you weren't skeptical. A lot of people are skeptical before they start their business. I was one of them too, but I just jumped right in anyway, even with my skepticism. And I'm glad
Mhm.
I did.
Good for you. You overcome
Okay.
your skepticism.
Yeah. Okay. Next question. What challenges have you faced as a business owner?
Hmm. Um, I told earlier that I worked in a retail, right? But honestly, I have no business background. I work in a retail as an employee. I have a boss, but I don't know how do they run the business, right? But
Yeah.
having your own business, like having my own business, I am totally clueless. How am I gonna run this? So that one was resolved by like our system, right? We have automated system, and everything, the trainings is step by step process that makes it so easy for us. So the challenge is not about the skill, not about the know-how, but it is more of like my time availability, my openness, you know being open-minded. We have to be being open-minded. We have to be like we get to do stuff that we are not comfortable of doing. What am I
Yeah.
saying? Like being on a social media. Like I have a Facebook since Facebook started, but I use it to communicate with my family back home in the Philippines, but not for me flaunting myself out there. But when we started this business, since it is attraction marketing, so I have to be out there. So I think among all other things, that is one of my like biggest challenges. Like being able to find my comfort zone, being able to grasp all my energy and my confidence and self-esteem, and to be able to put out myself out there. And now
Yeah.
it is still a process for me, but I would say that is one of the biggest things I've overcome so far in the past year.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, it's hard to leave our comfort zone because we're comfortable there. But nothing grows there, nothing good happens there. So we have to come out of it and be be comfortably uncomfortable.
That's true. How about you? I'm curious your challenges too.
Um, Kind of the same thing. Like I will come out of my comfort zone and do things that I'm not comfortable doing, but then I kind of go back into my comfort zone and then I have to learn how to come back out of it again. And also sometimes I find it kind of hard to be organized, stay on task.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
Kind of same.
Yeah. Okay. Next question. How has this business helped you to grow as a person?
Hmm. This is, I guess, one of the favorite question that you've thrown so far. um, like I said, like earlier in my challenges, right? Talking about the self-esteem, the confidence.
Yeah.
So when we moved here, backtracking, when we moved here to Canada, I became a full-time mom for 7 years, and that put a toll on my personal life, like my confidence, my self. I used to be very active in the Philippines. I used to work in an academe for 10 years, and then when we moved here, uh, I became an instant full time mom, and I wasn't ready for it because we have a 1 year old daughter when we moved here, and then living in in a foreign land. We don't have any relatives around, so I have to take care of my child, right? And it is a sacrifice, but I don't regret doing it. But it made me like stay on my shell for all those years. And then it was hard for me. It was hard for me. But this business, like I said, I was hungry. Maybe it was really time. I was hungry for change. I was hungry to like rebuild myself because my kids. At that point last year, I said my kids are growing already. They're like in their high school, and my daughter is graduating in high school. And I was like, there are times that I felt like, oh, they don't need me anymore because I
Mm.
raised them so well that they're so independent. And I felt so bad sometimes that they can do stuff by themselves. I was like, oh no, few more years, they don't need me. What am I gonna do with my life? So that was the time. And I said, okay, what am I gonna do if my children doesn't need me anymore? They're gonna be having their own lives soon. And I said, what am I gonna do with my life? I need to find something that I need to be busy on instead of like picking on them. You know what I mean? And then so I said, I need to rebuild myself. So this business helped me rebuild my self-confidence, my self-esteem. It taught me so many stuff that I've never learned in my like past 40 years of my life. Like I said, I never run a business of my own. My
Right.
background is psychology. I don't have any business in like all these apps, like computer thing and this all these apps that we are using and everything. So like starting your own business, it's like I felt that I graduated a doctor's degree in business administration or something. And I'm so proud of it because I said, like, I never went to school for that, but I learned so much already for this in less than a year time. And so that what I think the very important one for me is rebuilding myself
Okay.
because I think that is the core thing for this business is finding our own self, like the whole uh, us, because it's so hard to be out there when we are kind of broken. Or sometimes this is the one that made me feel I'm whole because this is probably
Mhm.
the missing piece that I need in my life to be able to be out there, to be able to extend myself and help other people. And that thing is for me, it is no amount of money can you know pay that.
Wow, that's really nice. You mentioned that your kids they're getting older, they don't need you anymore.
You
They're
have
they
right.
they will always need you. They'll always our kids will always need us, even as adults. I find adult children are possibly more needy than little children in a way. Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
wish because I know like we always want to be wanted, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we always be a mom forever, no
Yes.
matter if they they get married, have children, and this and that. We'll always be a mom.
Yes.
And yeah,
That's
that's why
right.
I said I need to keep myself busy or else I'm gonna keep on picking on them.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They don't like that. Okay. As
You
a
know
mom,
better.
as a mom, how will this business benefit your children and your family in general?
Hmm. One of the reason uh, why I engage in this business is because this business is transferable to our children. So in the event I decided that okay, I'm done with this, I wanna retire, I wanna relax, for the rest of my life, I can pass it on to my children. And they can build their own business or I can pass it on to them. And this one, aside from that, the benefits that we're getting from it, the financial freedom, and then and the time that we are saving, because we can do this anytime, right, is
Yes.
beneficial to the family itself, right? Like, if, because this is my side hustle, like I have a full-time job, but
Yes.
my full-time job can only provide my bills, but I it's not enough to for me to bring my kids somewhere else, or us having like a, like go for travel or visit our family back home. Like, my full-time job cannot provide that one, but this business can. And also, like I said, the time, we cannot buy time, but this business provides time for our family and our loved ones, because we don't have to work too hard to be able to, like, earn money, right? um
Right.
we only need like few minutes of our time every day to check our business. um if we are very organized with our schedule, you don't need to spend whole day doing your business, like, right? If as long as we have our phone, our laptop, we can check it out anytime we want to. And that's one of the benefits of this business, is the flexibility, right? So many benefits for my children and my family in general, like, even my family back home. Being a Filipino, this is so common for us. You've probably met a lot of Filipinos too. It's so common for us,
Yeah.
even if we're living here, that we do help our family back home. We send stuff back home, not just money, but goods and everything, and
Yes.
whatever we can,
Yes.
we send back home. So that is like me, one of the traditional Filipino, I guess. So this business is not only for our children, for our immediate family, but also our huge family, and also other people. Like, we have the capacity to help other people because we earn more. The more we earn, the more we can give, right?
Right. Yeah. I love the fact that we can pass this business down to our children, grandchildren. We can pass it to anyone. Like, where else are you going to find that?
Yes.
There is nowhere. There's nowhere. Yeah. And the amount of people that other business owners have been helping. Yeah. A lot of us are, like you said, sending money back home, helping family back home, putting relatives through school, paying off mortgages. They're doing all types of things, all because of their businesses. Yes, thank you for that answer. Okay, next question. What do you like the most about this business?
What do I like the most about this is, I mentioned it earlier, flexibility. Because the traditional business is you have to be there to be able to run
Yeah,
your business,
yeah,
right? Like, you have to be physically to be there. But
yeah,
our business, you can bring it with you anywhere, anytime you want to. You can, as long as you have this and then Wi-Fi or internet connection, like, you can run your business anywhere. So flexibility, time flexibility, this is one of the most that I like sometimes I'm walking, because I just walk to work, I'm pretty close to my work. On my way
mhm,
to work, I would check my phone, or I would um, post something like that, or check on business partner, or I can communicate anytime I want to. And before I sleep, or even on my break time at work, like I said, any time of the day, you can do your business, you can run your business, like, not compared to, like, you're working for somebody, then you have to confine to a 9 to 5 schedule, or whatever, 7 to 3 or 3 to 11, right? And but this one is, you can bring it anywhere.
yes, we can do the business in the morning, in the afternoon, in the night, whenever we choose. That's right. Okay. Next question. What advice would you give to someone who is considering starting this business or any other business in general?
I would say this business is welcome to anybody. From an open-minded person to a skeptic person, you are welcome. You are welcome to explore this business. I would say get to know the business first, like do a do a background investigation, search it up, um, find other ways on how to learn more about the business, and then have a feel of it. You need to have a whole heart to engage in this business. This business is not for half-hearted ones, or maybe because your heart can change, like you mentioned earlier, you're one of the skeptics one, but you jump in anyway. We have a lot of converted skeptics in our business.
True. Yeah.
I've known a lot of them, and so like this business, I said, is you need to have like a goal, a solid goal and dreams in your life for you to be able to push through with this business. You have to have a focus to where you're going. This is not this business is not for, like some people like just started it and not finishing stuff. This business is for persistent ones.
Right.
Or you, if you're not that persistent, you need to have a motivator with you. You need to find a buddy, you need to find somebody, either it can be your husband, a friend, a mentor, or whoever that will push you through in this business.
Right. You need an
And like I
accountability
said,
partner.
this is for everybody. I am welcoming anybody who's interested or who is having the itch in their life to make some change. I am inviting you to like get to know Suzette or me, ask us questions and how we do our business, and yeah, start from there. And we could provide you a lot of information about our business. Okay,
Yes. That's right.
you want to
You're
add more to
either,
that?
sorry?
I said you want to add more to that.
Oh, I was going to say, um, when you start your business, you're either in or you're out. You can't be halfway. Yeah, you have to have made the decision
True.
that this is what I want to do and this is what I'm doing.
Yes,
Yeah.
like I said, the
Okay.
focus. You need
Yes. Yes. Well, thank you for your answers. I have one more fun question that I've been asking people. So,
Mm-hmm.
if you were stranded on a desert island and you could only have three things with you, what would you choose?
Oh my! This sounds like I'm in a survivor game. I'm up for that. Okay, fine. Um, oh, we used to love watching, Survivor,
Yeah.
the series, right? Me and the kids used to do that, and then now we don't have time to sit down and watch that series. But anyway, for me, I would say so. Yeah, I'm taking it as a survival game. Okay, so you're putting me in an island, and I have to think of like three things that I have to bring with me. Okay, okay. So I need something that would help me build a shelter. And that's probably, I don't know how you call it. Something sharp, something like an axe, a bolo,
Okay.
whatever to, to cut trees or bamboos or whatever I'm imagining I'm in an island because I need to make my shelter first, right?
Yeah.
So that, and I can also use that to catch a fish, like
Okay.
something sharp. Second one, hmm, oh, I'm remembering like my Girl Scout years. This is
Mhm.
hard. Oh, I need this cell phone.
Yes,
I need to bring my cell phone because I can still continue doing my business. I'm just
that's
hoping
right.
There's a signal there. You didn't say there's no signal or nothing. I'm assuming there's a signal. I still have to bring my phone because I can still continue doing my business. And and if I need help, I can call for help. And what else? Oh, I know how to like start a fire using rocks like that. So I'm gonna skip with that
Okay.
one. Um, so the sharp object or an axe probably. Um, one more.
You already have three. The rock,
Do I?
the phone, and something
And
sharp.
the axe. Okay. I, okay.
Okay, so I would bring my Bible, a phone, and some chocolate.
Oh,
But with the phone, I have to call for help quick before the battery dies because how would I charge it?
yes, yes, yes. That's true.
Yeah. Okay, thank you for answering these questions.
Thank you, Suzette.
So,
You're welcome. I had so much fun.
yeah. So we offer I like to call it a success workshop. Some people call it a webinar on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where you can learn how you can start your own online business. So you can register at www.suzettemarie.ca to watch that success workshop if you are interested in starting your own business. Okay. Well, thank you so much, Dahls, for your time. Thank you for answering my questions. It was nice to have you.
You're
Okay.
welcome.
Bye
Bye,
bye,
everyone.
everyone. Bye
Bye.
bye. Okay.